Okay.
Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter.
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
Let us go.
Now, let's settle the score. We can't afford to lose. Let's go.
It's showtime.
It's not a game. I'm not a robot, and I'm challenging you. I'm not a battle. I'm in your face, and I'm here to see it through. Right before your eyes, what just multiply? Got the flame right. It's time.
Let's go.
Try to stop us all. Life that will go dry. Stop so you know that we are there. Swatting lines in the making. Can't move fast without breaking. Can't hold on alive for change. And our voices ring out there. Took the mask off to be free. Falling out in the debris. Knowing all that love will take.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You are making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rules.
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert!
Let's do this fair and square.
All right, let's do it. Persona! If I knew that the opponent is strong, don't do anything
My skills exceed yours.
Persona!
Let's do this fair and square.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
I'm not done. What's the plan?
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. We should go along with the game for now and try.
I agree.
Well, how will you bet? Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
We lost. Let's keep watching her then. There has to be something not right going on here.
Let's do this fair and square.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time. Persona! Let's go. Sorry.
I'm grateful.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet? Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker? Really? How is she doing it? I see. You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
Let us expose her treachery. Leave it to me. I won't miss the mark. This is how it's done.
squares in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet? Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time. What?
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating! You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Sis?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! If you want a fair fight, then to hell with the game! I'll crush you by force, fair and square, just as you like!
This is my sister's true nature? No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Die on my blade!
This one! Defense up! She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her. Persona! Out of our way!
Manifest!
Witness my resolve!
Die, die, die!
All right, get him!
What was that?
Aim! No, you gotta watch them!
As long as you win, it doesn't matter what methods you use. Don't you all think the same? You're controlling the hearts of others to achieve your own goals.
It's not for us! We only do it to help others who are suffering!
I will win.
You're being a sore loser.
I never lose, even in games of pure luck. Let me prove it.
So she's not going to cheat anymore? This may be a good opportunity for us, Joker. If we win at roulette, we'll get an advantage in battle.
Let's see. Let's go. You're mine.
Persona! Take that!
I will win.
So confirming
You
it!
gotta watch them! Persona!
What was that?
Aim!
Come. All right.
Thank you. Queen Sizzy! Won't connect!
How inconvenient.
Thanks. All right, get out! Ow! Go! Power up! What the hell? You gotta watch them!
I will win! Justice can only be on the side of the victor! Take this!
Time for a beatdown!
Do not resist! Do not
Luna,
resist!
aim!
It's time.
I'll use my persona! Okay. Thank you!
My thanks.
Behave
Time for a
yourself!
beatdown!
I will win!
Time for a beatdown!
I just need to win! As long as I can win, that's all that matters!
Sis,
Take this!
here I go! Speed up!
Don't stand in the way of my victory! Hurry and die!
Focus on healing up!
It's a step forward.
New move! What do you think?
What a skill.
This will help me do better.
A fine skill, isn't it?
So I've lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
sorry?
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me. All right. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves. By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
All right, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you all right?
I am. Let's go.
Huh?
Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something!
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous. Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
There's someone here.
Hey, up there!
He's here. Move it immediately.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now.
We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end.
What? Don't worry about us. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move.
I can
Nice
feel
work
it.
as always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off
See
that
it?
smoothly.
Just run! Get out of there! Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away.
Stop right there!
Take him down, Joker!
Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Comparing power levels. Nope. I don't know its weak point.
Sona!
It's trial and error time.
So you know that we out there, swatting lights in the making. Can't go fast without breaking. Can't
Go down!
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
All right.
Come on, man.
I'm okay.
I'm out of Roma, and I'm challenging you. I'm better. I'm in your faces. I'm here to see you through.
Where'd they go, damn it?
Right before your eyes.
I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Got the flame arise.
Huh? What?
It's time. Eyes upon the road. Time to stop the show.
All right.
Light that will shine.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there! There's nowhere to run!
See ya.
Huh, what a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Go over there! Still struggling. Suspect secured.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff him.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? So you're not that dumb. Which is good. Because we get to take as much time as we need. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You Prosecutor-san, Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Ha 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 ha.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence. I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not? So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them? So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too? So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them? Don't be ridiculous. You're the one suspected of foul crimes. Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of? Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
Realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey, can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer. Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. Goodbye. Do you mean this interrogation room? Why wouldn't I know about it? Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader. Okay then. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out? What do you recall? If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this. You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone. That's right. I'm sure we need to show it to the true culprit.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone? The traitor?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with... Not a team... Oh my god. You're referring to... What are you plotting? But it appears my time is up. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though? Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and how did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all.
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself.
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman. May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our... Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
All right.
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends. Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be. Even me. Shh.
What was all that about, showing him this phone?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice.
How do you know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the S, though.
Don't trust the guard either. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to... What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings...
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate...
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young man who's...
Can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. To think that the one behind all this is just a minor. But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened. Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It would be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact. Indeed, your death was a necessity. How be capable? Well then, let...
Hey. You realized it too, then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah. It's impossible not to think that of him. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop. Right.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. That's an incredible one.
This is good.
I see.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You...
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that...
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, However, the police intend on continuing this investigation.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work.
Waiting upstairs. I'm gonna fetch...
You're...
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan.
It's ancient history now.
Man. Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard!
How've you been?
Thank goodness. It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him. It was right after they announced he had died, too.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell Boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold. Enemy? Fake?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up.
True culprit? I see.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was...
Akechi himself, he made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that...
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect. Besides, neither you nor the other
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. In other words, you left him alone on purpose.
God, I can't... so what was...
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice. Yes,
Sorry, was it...
Oh, our apology. You surprised?
Does that mean...
But you don't understand him, do you?
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, but we already saw him drop a mega hint about it.
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that,
It seemed odd upon further thought. That said, That's why we asked for Futaba-chan. I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a...
That was just an app! After a few days of listening...
Then I'll guide the police into her palace, and that would be the only way to arrest them, Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide. Public security questioning will occur on the first day.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, and thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for when he does, you will become a great hero who...
I knew he was acting strangely.
He's no ace detective. On top of that, someone with great authority. That's why we had to make a move before... We baited Akechi into
Can you elaborate on that in more detail?
We're sorry for using you without your permission.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the...
That place is based on the real world after all.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without... You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when
I was seriously impressed. To be honest, I didn't quite understand. Yeah.
Makoto is normally so calm as well. But
I I did have a bit of a rivalry, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore. The reason I joined the Phantom Thief.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the...
And regarding its location...
I'm sorry. There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto,
There was also one more thing. A perfect cognitive replica of him.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police, they looked no different from actual living.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual.
Everything went as planned. However, it was then that we were met with as a result. Even though Except we had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand. This was because we knew the police would be.
we made sure before the operation that the... And just as expected,
Him getting captured by the police.
And I had been interrogating him with... But how did you lure Akechi into this?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
All I could do was try to handle all the... So in other words, I've been to the metaverse.
In our experience, there is little danger when some...
That's the other reason we needed you to listen to Alibaba. By having you head back to the interrogation.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi.
I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you. Even though we knew Akechi's plan,
Without Sis on our side, that persuasion was we couldn't consult Sis beforehand.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. I see. Either way, I can't believe you went for...
If we could just tell you the true culprits, realize that our leader was telling the truth.
As a result?
Then the reason you kept this a secret... Yes. This is done.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi, but what did you do?
The police never even checked.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just...
Murder in a police station would be reckless other...
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, as a result, his suicide during imprisonment was
And with that confusion...
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, the callous use of violence... If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
I almost became...
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being Even with that, I couldn't help...
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and...
Can it?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled.
We knew he was alive, but...
Now that I think about it, my interrogation... What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who is... Very well. You saved me.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Let's take a break for now. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, it's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town.
Let us accept his offer.
That's it.
It's me.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the...
No, more importantly,
The cause of death for the SIU director.
I had him. His loss should be...
It was thanks to his efforts that I...
The SIU is in disarray with it.
At any rate, I'm now praised as...
All possible hindrance.
And on to our next story. The discussion is swirling around potential nominees. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while...
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us.
Why don't we resume?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together.
Have you figured out who's beat?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after he said Shido.
Shido?
He is unmistakably a man of power.
Shido?
I believe he's a politician.
For real?
It's certainly...
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are... First, he would profit from damage done. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister.
No!
Did he set us up?
If he is behind all this...
So his current position will make him have a change of heart. Mom.
Shit.
What is the...
I had a feeling he was just based on the connections. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research from the moment Wakaba died. But there wasn't anything I could do.
Why didn't you
You guys would have definitely gone. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt.
Originally, it was then that I accidentally stumbled upon So I tracked down the whereabouts of Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. Mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido,
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
This is nothing more than yet another selfish...
We gotta expose...
Yeah. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido. Got a hit!
Where would the location...
What kind of things go...
I always think of dirty money.
What does he do?
His palace must be somewhere that politics... I suppose that would be a... How about...
We got it!
How arrogant must he be to see...
Our next target's the big shot politics. Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together!
Time for revenge. Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that...
So that's the app that allowed me...
An old fart like me can't wrap his...
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day.
It's best we hurry before they
Should we start tomorrow then?
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school?
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright?
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable crime.
We'll be making use of the police statement that our leader, who is presumed dead, he'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all...
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting... What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle, we won the first round.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's all...
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse scheme. I recall that's when you came to me. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I did.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart, and when someone like that said he'd support me?
It's because I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved.
Well, my faith in you was I only need you using that power.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it?
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office.
Astounding, isn't it? He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. Well, I got that out of his shadow.
This country's affair. The political world is filled with old men. The general public has forsaken such political affairs.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such income. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at top.
Still, it would stand out if there were which is why I made them prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic. And thus, the
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image once I gained public scent, the police were no exception.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectation. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Even the government parties have begun splitting up. The time has finally come. However, inauguration isn't my goal. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and...
In other words, you're creating...
The public resonate, and for that is my duty. Your assistance at when I...
With this most recent case, surely my story will be passed down as a... I believe I'll lay low.
I suppose with your aid.
I am thinking about...
Guess you won't be going to... Don't worry about it. This'll be... And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans. To be perfectly honest, but when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I'm going to stay with you and...
Well, how do I put this?
Well then,